Hey guys, this is your girl, Ashira Nelson, better known as Savvy Girl Money. This video will be titled Savvy on the Yard. I remember my time on the yard, meaning in college of course, and this video will focus on college students. So excited to talk about this topic. I feel like I was just back on the yard or back in college. I feel like it was like yesterday. I missed that time. If I could, I would go back in a blink of an eye. I promise. It was such a great time. I was so carefree, still responsible of course, but I didn't have as many problems. And sometimes I don't want to be a big girl anymore. I just want to go back. Take me back. Take me back. But since I cannot go back, I'm going to give you guys some tips on going back to the yard. Tip number 1 is dorm room decor. So when shopping for your dorm room, make sure you shop for your needs only. No wants here, seriously, no wants. Those college dorm rooms are so small. You will not be able to fit any extra items outside of your needs. And I'm serious. Before you go out and buy, make sure you check out some of the items that are prohibited from even coming into your room. For example, a coffee maker. Most dorm rooms do not allow coffee makers. The K-cups, I know they're so cool, but I highly doubt that a lot of dorm room would accept that as an item to bring to campus. So make sure you check out that list for your school. Also, that list should contain details about the room. For instance, do not go shopping for a fan when the room has AC. If you don't check out what's included in the room, you might buy unnecessary things. Another example of unnecessary things is bed raisers. Yes, the things that raise up your bed. I had them my freshman year at Bowling Green State University. The school actually provided them. What happens is your bed become bunk. So you and your roommate probably have bunk beds. And the school provides it. You don't have to worry about it. It allows for more space because all of your other items actually are stored underneath. So I had my, I believe I had my refrigerator under there, and my roommate had like the microwave under hers and some other items. Another tip is fashion when on the yard. I recommend, because you don't have a lot of cash. Of course, your parents is probably sending you things, but again, they're for your needs and probably helping you cover your tuition or any other expenses. So you don't have a lot of money left over for the fashion. So when on campus, consider thrifting or checking out a local consignment shop. My now husband and I, we went to college together, and I remember that we used to go thrifting all the time. I remember one time we went in a city that was a little outside of our college, actually a city that was next door to our college. It was like a bigger city, and he went thrifting at this store, and they actually had polo. You just never know what someone else's trash will become of yours. So consider a thrift store, and of course, make sure you clean everything before wearing. I would never recommend to just put it back on. Put it on immediately. Another thrift store story. Surprisingly, for my first internship when I was at college, I bought probably about 50% of my items before I started, I bought at the thrift store. I got some nice suits, bad suits. I don't know, I think somebody had to outgrow these clothes because they were gently used. I was so happy because I was broke. I was going into the professional world and I just did not have the cash to buy any clothes. Of course, I had some black dress pants, but I had already wore those to the interview. I couldn't wear them every day of my internship, so I had to improvise. Another tip is when selecting your meal plan, make sure you select the lowest package possibly. Now let me explain. I know you're thinking, what do you mean the lowest package? Okay, with meal plans, they can range from different prices, but on average, the meal plans run about, I would say they start out at about $1,500 a semester. And that can get pretty pricey. And if you consider how many times you actually are eating on campus, it just don't add up. It just really don't. Especially because if you're a late sleeper, you already missed breakfast. So you probably have about 2 more meals per day on campus. And then if you want any late night snacks, you gotta come out of your pocket anyway. They don't cover that because most of the time it's too late. Everything is closed. And let me tell you, on the weekends, most of that stuff closed early. So again, you're covering your own meals. So make sure you take advantage of the lowest plan. I'm not even sure what they call it. They're probably called like a bronze package. Take advantage of the bronze package. You'll come out paying cheaper in the end. And remember, most of the times your parents is paying for this meal plan or you're taking out a student loan. So save some cash here. Another idea is say no to credit cards. They're so tempting, very tempting, but just say no. I remember when I was on the yard, people were giving away, I think Huntington Bank was giving away free Chipotle. They used Chipotle to sucker me in, but I didn't do it. They were really getting into it. If they were giving away free Chipotle, they say, you sign up, here's your free Chipotle gift card. It was just like, ah. Then I snapped back into reality and said, you can go get your own $7 Chipotle. But yeah, right. I had already heard all the nightmares of people going into debt, and I had already knew I was in debt just being in school, student loans. So I didn't need any extra debt or anything. So just say no to the credit cards unless you absolutely need them, or if you set up some arrangement where maybe your parents can pay your monthly fee, maybe the minimum. Maybe talk to your parents first, really. You don't want to get set up in this credit card at such a young age scheme. It's just a nightmare. I have seen so many people still going into their 30s dealing with bad decisions they made their freshman year of college with credit cards. Just don't be one of those people. Another tip is open up a bank account. A lot of banks have like a student account. Open up a bank account that's in a convenient location, meaning a couple miles from school, and if not, find somewhere that's accessible to you and your parents, your support system. You want to make sure that they can be able to assist you, help you out whenever you need it, and they have to be able to access that bank. They can transfer money easily, ching, 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 ching. So make it convenient for them. Also, research your school. See if that your campus have a actual bank on campus. They might. I went back to my old school where I graduated, which is the University of Akron, because I went to Bowling Green State University my first year. Then I transferred. Should have stayed, but hey, I can't go back. So I went to the University of Akron probably about 2 weeks ago, and I noticed they had a PNC Bank on campus. I'm sure they had it when I was there, but it completely slipped my mind. And I'm like, oh yeah, I can discuss that on my channel. Just having somewhere on campus to go, I know you understand how convenient that could be. Another tip, and my final tip, is always present your student ID when shopping at retail stores. They might actually have discounts available to students. So never hesitate to ask, because you might be surprised. They might actually have, especially at the bank, they might actually have at least 10% off. I don't care what it is. on top of an in-store deal, that's like great. So take advantage of those in-store deals that allow students to receive a discount. Just present that good old ID and voila. Thank you guys for tuning in to my video. Please make sure you follow me on my Instagram page, which is Savvy Girl Money, and on my new Facebook page, which is also Savvy Girl Money. If you have any more questions or need me to elaborate on anything I discussed today, please leave me a comment below or send me an email at savvygirlmoney@gmail.com. See you guys soon, and make sure you enjoy your day. See you guys soon, and good luck to all the incoming freshmen that are going to be going on the yard soon. It's only 4 years, and I know you guys are scared because I was terrified, but you got this. Don't be nervous. Any fears or jitters or nervousness you're feeling, it'll all pass after a couple weeks, I promise. Talk soon.